Okay, so I thought I would play around with some regular positioning in mixed reality. For example, here I've got 4 different planes, one to front, one to left, one to the right, and one behind. And what I can do is I can increase the number of this, and when I do is I can use the maths to calculate where these should be. Because what I'm actually doing is just calculating where the corners are on an n-sided polygon. So here, these would be where the corners are on a 9-sided polygon, a regular polygon, or a nonagon, I think it is. But then I can dial that all the way up to like 25 if I wanted. So that's just like a 24 or 25 sided shape, and I'm just working out where the XY coordinates of those are and placing those planes in there. And once I've done that, I could do other things. Is like I can change the radius, which is how far or close those are, bring them really close or quite far away. I can go and drag them with my controller or my hand. And then once I've got, also change the opacity so that they're either more opaque or less opaque. And then the kind of thing I can do is add more rows. So maybe I want, let's go for dial all the way up, dial up to 5, reduce the opacity. And now I've got 5 rows of 24 shapes. Let's dial up to 25. So I've got 5 rows of 25 shapes, which is, if my math is correct, 125 different planes. And I can swap these out for not just plain planes, but also things like maybe x-rays. Now these are all x-rays from an open data set used for machine learning, and these, I believe, are all x-rays of people with pneumonia, or different types of x-rays. And I can go grab these and look at them, put them back, or I can look at traffic. Again, this is an open data set used for training a traffic artificial intelligence data set. Dial up the opacity on those a bit. And the other thing I can do is switch back to blue for a second. I can increase the size of them. Now, if I want to do that, what I have to do is just increase the radius to make them a bit further back, increase the width and the height. Oh, width's too much. Dial that down. So we go. Now it's taking up more space. They're a bit further away, but they are a bit larger. So now if I switch back to traffic and I go grab, I know that one, then it's a lot bigger in reality. If I go to blue planes again, put that back to where it should have been, and I can, let's now down the opacity. I can walk through these and around these. I don't have to stay in one place. You know, this is, I've got 360 degrees of freedom. I can move around my environment. We're not sat at a computer anymore. I can actually move around this experience. Let's switch to traffic. So I can look at all these different images, grab them. Again, don't have to use the control. I can use my hands, but I'm going to use the control so you get a little bit more accuracy with the hand movement. So yeah, that is regular positioning in mixed reality. It's just some basic maths to work out where the corners would be on an n-sided polygon, and then you can play around with how close or how far away you want these data points or these images, and how big you want them as well. And you could do all sorts with this sort of experience. I'm sure you just got to use your imagination. Cool. So I hope you enjoyed that. Check out my other videos on YouTube. Follow and subscribe on LinkedIn and Twitter as well to see what other experiments I'm doing in mixed reality. Okay, thank you. Bye now.